Warhammer, Yourhammer, or Lawhammer?
For anyone who doesn't know, it's our fun new segment where both of us take turns. Tom will tell 2 stories of Warhammer lore. I will tell 2 stories of Warhammer lore. One of which is true, actual Games Workshop lore. The other which was made up on the spot. Mm-hmm. And I'll have to guess which one's is Tom's accurate one, and he'll have to guess which one is mine. One of which is Lawhammer, the true one. One of which is Yourhammer,
which is the false one.
Made up nonsense. Do you want to go first, or shall I?
I don't mind. Well, both of us won.
We both guessed the fake story
last
as
week
being true last week.
Okay. I will go first.
Okay.
We're hiding chat. Don't worry. We will.
We'll come back to chat, but we don't want to get spoiled.
Okay. So I have 2 stories for you. You can choose which one you want first.
Oh, the true one.
Okay, perfect. That's a great joke. I love it.
Someone mentioned it last week, and I just thought, I'm going to steal that.
That's really funny.
That's really funny.
Joke. So I've got one about secret Adeptus Mechanus tech.
Ooh.
Or a weird Inquisitor.
Oh. Okay, give me the tech, because I'll save the Inquisitor for pudding.
Okay, delicious. So both these are pretty short. Both are pretty dumb.
That's how I like them.
One of them is true.
Like my law, like I like my women.
One of them is fake. So the tech one, hidden deep in an Adeptus Mechanus vault, they have the skull of Elder Nicholas. And you bring, this is a ancient Terran human.
Okay.
And they can bring this skull out and they can take it to the battlefield. And if you rub it with the ceremonial oils and sing the ceremonial prayers, it releases an electrical halo that will destroy all machinery within its radius in a sort of Tesla style effect.
Okay.
So they have Nikola Tesla's skull.
Magic skull that Tesla coils everyone nearby.
And you can Tesla coil people with it.
Dumb. I love it.
Okay, so that's story number 1.
Yes, I like it. Ancient relic.
Story number 2 also has an ancient Terran person. So there was an ancient Terran warlord who was famed for impaling people on spikes and bleeding them dry.
Ooh.
And when they died, they were brought before Khorne. And they were like, blood is good. You did a lot of blood stuff. I want to make you a demon prince. But you have to pass a test. And they have to fight a bloodthirster in hand-to-hand combat.
Right.
They defeat them.
Right.
And they get to become a demon prince. The demon prince is called Blood Drinker. And Blood Drinker leads like a campaign. It's part of the 13th Black Crusade until eventually they are killed by an Inquisitor.
Oh, no. Shall I guess?
See if you can guess what the Inquisitor's
Inquisitor Van Helsing.
No. Oh my God. That would have been better.
Okay.
Or that would have made more sense. The Inquisitor is called Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, fuck me.
But Vampire is got like Y's in it.
Yeah.
And Slayer has like SLEAR, like. So, are you more into the Nikola Tesla magic halo skull?
Tesla skull.
Or
Buffy the Vampire... So, the Vlad the Impaler died but pleased Khorne so much that he made him a demon prince, and he came back 40,000 years later.
Because he killed a bloodthirster.
Yeah. And then he was in turn killed by an Inquisitor called Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
It's pronounced buffet.
Right. Wow. Both are incredibly stupid. Oh, man. Now, they love making, like, slightly, like, all the time in 40k lore, or especially in Horus Heresy lore, they make some reference to ancient bard Scheichel Spire, who, and they, but it's obviously Shakespeare, but because it's been like 30,000 years, that everything's got kind of lost and corrupted. So I could believe them saying something about like, yeah, ancient Nicholas, the Tesla Zapper man, would fit into that theme. That happens a lot. Oh man. But also I can totally imagine them doing the Vlad the Impaler becomes a demon prince of Khorne. Because Khorne bloodthirsters are kind of like one of those things. Have you heard of like the Worf effect from Star Trek?
No.
So Lieutenant Commander Worf was like a big Klingon man, huge guy, very strong. He was like in charge of security. So he was like the buffest guy on the ship. And every time they had to make an alien or a robot or something look dangerous, they would have him just like effortlessly beat up Worf.
Right, okay.
To the point where it happened so many times that Worf was just this... he only ever lost fights.
Okay, because he's the guy that always fought, and they have to make them... Okay, I get it, right.
And it was just become a meme that was like, Worf's the worst fighter on the ship because he's lost every fight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they've kind of done that with greater demons now.
Yeah, they do feel like trash.
Because you can easily beat them without ruining the lore. It's not like you're beating up a Primarch or the Emperor.
Or a named character.
Because
It's
there's a billion unnamed bloodthirsters. They're a high threat. Make you look cool, but you're not actually ruining any stories by having them like taken out.
Yeah, exactly that.
So, yeah, that could be another case of Worfing a bloodthirster, just to make a guy look cool. They're both dumb. I think I would believe in Vlad the Impaler beating up a bloodthirster and becoming a demon prince, but I draw the line at Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Buffet
the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, with the fun spelling.
That's too far for me. Did she have like a stake crossbow? Because that is actually a weapon that Inquisitors have, like some of the witch hunter.
No, I think it's like like a dude in power armor, and I'm taking a liberty to say it's an Inquisitor, but they was.
But yeah, I think Nikola Tesla's ancient relic feels like a nice little 40k side story, and the Adeptus Mechanicus has got some weird shit going on. So I think that's Lawhammer, and Buffet is Yourhammer. Step too far for me.
Right, we will see how chat's thinking.
It's Captain Dan says Tesla Skull is Lawhammer. Adam agrees with me. Oh my god. Everyone agrees with me.
So yeah, that is a win. The Tesla Skull is in 8th edition.
Mechanicus Codex?
Yeah, the Mechanicus Codex, where there's just a little thing about Nikola Tesla.
Is it like a relic that you can take from your?
I don't think you can. I don't know if you can have it. God, but the description was like more dumb. They have to sing holy, ancient songs to it.
Right.
And there was like a bigger, sillier description for it. But I toned it down because I was like, there's no way he would go for that. But
when you first said Ancient Nicholas, I thought it was going to be like a Father Christmas thing.
Oh, okay.
And it delivers presents.
It delivers presents. You can take it. It is a thing. Wow.
Oh, wow. You have your warlord with the skull of Tesla. Amazing.
Bam. Oh. God, but... See, the buffet...
So Vlad the Impaler is actually a demon prince. That bit's true.
So it's not.
Is it not?
It's, No, there is a similar story with Attila the Hun defeating a bloodthirster. And I was like, okay, right, I want that. And then I was like reading some stuff, and someone made reference to that there was a buffet, the Vampire Slayer, in 40k, and I couldn't find anything to do with it.
There's one in Blood
Yeah.
Blood Bowl.
But I just couldn't find anything that confirmed if Buffy the Vampire Slayer was real or not, or if it was like someone's dumb joke. I was like, okay, I've just got to put it in. Yara the Slayer. Or Zara the Slayer. That's her name. Yeah, that model. Yeah, she's great 'cause she's got the stakes.
Yeah. So that's what made me think, because I know you like Blood Bowl, and I thought maybe you thought this was...
Oh, okay.
Okay, was like your plan.
Oh, man. If it was Inquisitor Helsing, would you have...
I would have been more likely to believe Inquisitor
Would you have
Helsing.
fallen for the trap? So I went too wild, too wacky.
Oh, man.
Congratulations. You...
I win this round, but you can claw it back.
Yeah, I've got to do my best.
Winning my round. Okay,
Although every time it's been like a coin flip for me.
So, which one do you want first? You can have one about a Bretonian Grail Reliquae, or you can have another one about a Skaven plot to destroy the world.
Ooh. Give me the Grail Reliquae.
Okay. So, the Bretonians go on crusades into the land of the dead all the time. And one guy did it like a few hundred years ago. And this Duke of wherever, Bretonian Duke, went off into the Holy Lands and conquered loads of territory, sent back loads of relics in his quest to find the Holy Grail. But unfortunately, he was eventually defeated, and his body was lost. And he was a great hero because of all the loot he sent back. So like 100 years later, a new crusade went off. And they found the remains of this duke. And they were like, oh, we found the saint of whatever his name is. And they brought him back to Bretonia. And he became a Grail Reliquae. So like a bunch of battle pilgrims would like hoist him up on a wooden horse in his armor, this like sort of tattered remains of this like saint. And they paraded him all up and down Bretonia. And then they brought him into some battles like for good luck. And then after one particular battle, after like a magic spell went off near it, the Grail Reliquae, Sir Duke, whatever he is, woke up and started moving. And it turned out he wasn't the body of the Duke. He was a Kemrian tomb king called Amontep the Intolerant.
Okay, right.
And he was like, what the fuck are you doing with me?
Okay.
Because they found his mummified body, and because he was so fancy, they mistook him for this, like, the remains of this duke.
Oh, fuck.
And so he, like, slaughtered everyone around him, and he went on, like, a pillaging, like, rampage, single-handedly wiping out towns and villages in Bretonia before finally getting on a boat, sailing back to his, like, Zandri on the coast, and getting back in his tomb and going back to sleep.
Wow, okay.
A massive grump.
Okay, holy shit. I love it. Very cool. Okay, what is Skaven? Skaven Doom plot.
Skaven Doom plot. So there was like a mad Skaven engineer who had a plot to summon the Horned Rat and secure Skaven supremacy all over the world. Mm-hmm. And so he started building drilling machines, and his plan was to hollow out the core of the world and then crash an asteroid or a moon into it and ring the bell, turn the world into a bell, and he would ring it 13 times, and all of like the magic and warpstone inside the world would act like a giant screaming bell, but on a huge scale. And he thought this would be enough to summon the 13th Horned Rat. So he started building big drilling machines, and he built like a fleet of them, and he cored down to like the center of the earth, and he started like trying to hollow out around the center of the earth. But one time he went off on like a surveying mission to like find out where to do it and how to do it, and he ended up getting lost in the maze of tunnels that he had like dug. Because he made like this like a rabbit's warren of like intersecting tunnels. And one day he went down and he just never came back, lost in the maze of his own design.
Wow.
So he's a rat in a maze.
I get that. That's nice. I like that.
He was never heard of again.
Okay. Right. Well, it feels like the Skaven story kind of goes nowhere. But the concept,
The concept is kind of dumb, though. Like,
I like the concept.
where he's like going to try and ring the bell, but he
Also,
just
you can
disappeared.
with Skaven, you can kind of get away with. They would do a lot of stupid stuff, ringing the planet like a bell. That feels wacky.
Excuse me.
The one with the Grail Reliquae, like, I remember there being a story of a Bretonians fighting against undead, and the Grail Reliquae, just in the chaos of the battle,
coming to life.
It came back to life in the story and fought against the the battle pilgrims.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe I've never even thought about that before.
So like on a meta level, I feel like both of those stories could be reasonable. I know you've read more of the Tomb. You've read like Tomb King's those books, and I'm definitely not. I think like if I'd read any of them, it would have been a long time ago. That feels like a story that could happen, but it feels like. Oh, I don't know. There's something that feels like off about that one. But like, but actually, no. I was thinking like, okay, this story feels off because it doesn't feel like it'd be a story that'd be in the Bretonian book so much if it goes wrong. But then when it was a Tomb King, I was like, oh fuck, okay, that makes sense. God, the Skaven one's a bit more like bare bones. And it's kind of goofy. So they just wanted to ring a bell. And although I feel like and he was caught in a maze of his own design is a very like Benism to add like an Aesop's fable to the end. I think that's something that you like. It's like a little storytelling thing because it gives that story more. It makes more sense because without the little Aesop's fable of lost in a maze of his own design, it's kind of like a Skaven had planned to do a thing and he did some stuff and then he just got lost. Like this is 100% just another coin flip. Like if I pass or fail, it's literally just a 50-50 chance right now.
You know, it's hard for me to just discuss without giving the game away.
Yeah, I kind of think that. Oh God, I don't know. I think both I could be down with.
Which one do you want to be true?
I want the Tomb King one to be true. I think that's just like a fun short story. I think the Skaven one is true. I think that one is. They're ringing the bell. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like both could be. Both just could straight up exist. But then it has Ben's Aesop tale that bugs me, whereas the other one is far more complete. But I wonder if there's like a power play there, like a meta game.
I sabotaged a story, like
in
a dumb way.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we do that with all of us. Like we always make the true story sound dumber than it is in the telling.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. I don't know, man. I'm really on the fence. I think like you do know more Tomb King stuff, and that feels like it could be a Tomb King story. There's the Skaven one. Also, you were like, earlier, you were like, I haven't come up with my my made-up story yet. So maybe the Skaven one. I'm going to say the Skaven one's true. I'm just going to go with that. I'm just going to say Skaven's true. I'm falling for the Aesop's tale. We can see what chat thinks.
What's the chat think? Skaven sounds made up. Tom was wrong.
Oh no, Tom
saw the Grail Reliquae thing on Reddit, so it's true. Oh my god, chat knows what's up.
What?
The Skaven I made up, and the Tomb King story is true.
Oh fuck! Oh, I thought you were sabotaging the Skaven story.
Yeah, you thought I was double bluffing you.
I thought there was like a bluff. I thought you were like metagaming, and it was the. God, it was the Ben's fucking tail thing at the end. That was the thing that like put me off of it the most, and I still went in on it. The like, was like,
it's just a bad story that I made up at the last minute.
Yeah, it was just a bad story. And I think I don't know why I voted. Yeah.
You thought I was smarter than I am, Tom.
Yeah.
I just made up a dumb story about Skaven digging a hole.
Yeah, and ringing the bell like a planet. I think also because I had read another. I remember there being a Grail Reliquae story of like another undead thing coming to life, and I was like, would they put 2 in? That's like a specific thing.
Yeah, that is a weird specific thing. I thought you were going to know it because this Tomb King guy, he then later went on. He got his palace got attacked again by pirates, and so he decided to build the greatest warship that Khemri had ever seen to like go beat up the pirates and steal back his shit. And that is the Khemri ship.
Is he the one in Dreadfleet? Oh shit!
And so that story comes from Dreadfleet.
Oh fuck! Okay, wow, yeah. That kind of explains it. Like,
it's a bit wacky.
It's a bit wacky. Oh god, there must be some good stories in Dreadfleet. Some good lore.
I bet there's some really dumb lore in Dreadfleet
that neither of us are going to know. Holy shit! Well fucking played. Well done.
Well, I have to give credit. Someone sent me that one on Twitter.
What?
Let's give him a shout out.
What?
And I just read it and I was like, that's amazing. That's all I want in my life is Tomb King Grail Reliquae.
Oh my god.
That was from at Grindhead. Thank you, dude.
Very, very good. Yes.
Cheater? No, it would be cheating if I let people give me the made up ones. Being linked to existing lore is not cheating.
That's true.
It's a story that existed. Do you really think that's cheating?
No, I think it's fine. I think we're okay.
So I'm up by 1 point.
Oh my god. Well, I guess I did win the initial round, the test round.
The test round that I didn't get a chance to play.
That's true.
Okay, we'll call it even then.
But no, I think you can have one up. So yeah, that's the end of the stream. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.